you awesome dudes, dudettes, and anywhere else in the spectrum. My name is Scott Churchson, and that is Mr. Devani Busi. And welcome to the final Oscar nominations watch party, as we are coming full circle and ending with animation, this time with Encanto.
Encanto. I thought it was Encanto. Or
is it Encanto or Encanto?
Encanto.
Encanto.
It sounds better. Encanto sounds better.
It's that movie that basically centers around a little bit of magic, Colombian mountains, and strangely enough, the really angry cop from Brooklyn Nine-Nine playing the little girl in this movie.
Oh my God! Yes, I love her.
Stephanie Beatrice. She's actually she's the main lead on this. And I'm sorry, as I hear this voice, all I can probably think about is just her rage, even in the intro to like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And it's like, that's your little girl, folks. But we got she's in this. Maria Bolero, John Leguizamo. Very heavy Spanish heavy cast, which kind of makes sense. It is a Spanish South American movie.
Exactly.
Additionally, Wilder Valderrama plays Agustin in this, which is really kind of funny because coming from the era of watching him play Fez on that 70s show, to see him in anything else is just kind of bizarre because he's always been Fez, the oversexed, creepy, foreign exchange student from that 70s show. Yeah, so like I said, for kids. So I'm currently sitting at 48 seconds, but 44 more or less.
So 48 seconds?
Yeah. So that is our protagonist, Mirabelle, who does not apparently have magical abilities. It's a shame.
Yeah.
So like I said, whenever you're ready, I can easily hit play on this.
Oh, you can press play now.
All right, hit and play. I'm going to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep. And she opens an eyeball. Oh my God, that's a big eye. So that's like straight up like anime eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So now apparently this is, credit to Ryan Regan, who's currently in Florida right now, enjoying 85 degrees in sun while we're dealing with like 40 degrees in wind and rain.
Yeah.
So, his choice of this has been phenomenal as far as these movies go, but screw him for actually being in better weather than we are right now.
Exactly.
Yes. We are officially into spring now, and I saw my breath this morning, and I'm not happy about that.
We're in the ish.
What's that?
We're in the ish.
Yeah, it's technically spring, but still a little, but more warmer days than colder days ahead. Thank God. Getting too old for this cold, man. So, Oh, did we lose okay. So we already lost a parent figure right off the bat. Well, it wouldn't be Disney if a parent figure didn't die like immediately or just not even mentioned.
Remember Bambi?
Oh God,
Mommy! Mom, wake up!
I don't know if you knew this, but they did a sequel to Bambi.
They did?
Yeah, where Bambi goes. It's more like an interquel between like the time jump. But they had a Bambi movie where he spends time with his father. And I don't know much about it, but supposedly it surprisingly didn't suck. But it came from that Disney era where Disney just decided, what, we're going to do every sequel possible to every beloved franchise.
Oh.
When they did like Ladies and the Tramp 2, Cinderella 2 and 3.
Lion King.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Lion King had like 78 of them or their own. Aladdin had a couple.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Bambi, they had a sequel. Yeah. So, but yeah, this is supposedly up for a bunch of Oscar nominations, best animation and everything like that. So credit. Oh, wow. You see that forest look and everything. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I can see why this could be up for best animated.
Wait, this ain't the only Disney movie that's up for a nomination against each other, right?
Apparently so. Yeah. Because the other one we had the other day, or a few weeks ago, what was that? What was the other one we did?
We did the Matthews or the Matt versus
Matt. Oh yeah, Mitchell's versus the Machines.
That wasn't Disney. That was Netflix.
Okay. And then but then we had a bunch of other stuff in between. We had Power of the Dog was in there. Dune, which I don't think any of us like Dune.
Yeah. I was like begging to leave. That's
Nah,
how
dude,
bad Dune was. I was like,
ugh.
I
Dude,
think I laid down and while y'all was watching it.
dude, and the problem with Dune is the fact that that's only part one.
Yeah.
And I remember basically it's like, okay, we got 18 minutes. Oh God, we got 18 minutes left of this thing.
And it was just too long. Like,
Mhm.
and they dragged that particular scene was too much of a drag.
Yeah, and I think in this case the problem is the fact that I wanted to see it. So Ryan was like, "All right, fine, we'll throw it into the mix." So Ryan's picks great. Scott picks suck.
Oh wow.
Yeah, see where you land, but
Oh yeah, horror movies.
well, yeah, we got to work on that too. And the charity stuff, I'm already laying the groundwork for St. Jude's, and also we're going to work on some stuff with autism with Miguel Figueroa, if you remember him from Toy Quest 101.
Yeah.
So I'm working on this stuff here. And yeah, the idea of watching horror films, and I got a couple people that are, Obi wants to do it, and Brandon wants to do it as well, because apparently he's really sheepish to horror films. So all y'all are going to basically love watching us freak out on this.
I got to figure out a list of horror films.
Oh yes. So, but yeah, the St. Jude's horror, horror charity marathon, whatever we're going to call this thing. I'm already in contact with like the New Jersey Horror Convention and a few other places like that as well.
Oh, I got another horror film for you.
God damn it.
So, Evil Dead 2013, As Above, As Below.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of that one. And a couple of the Jordan Peele ones, I think, were possibly in the mix as well.
Like, I wouldn't say that's scary. It's more psychological, but it's not scary to me. It's enjoyable.
Well, we'll see what happens, I do want to do a bad movie beatdown though, because I was watching a review of Turkish Rambo today. I'm like, oh my God, we got to watch this for real. Samurai Cop 2, which starred Tommy Wiseau in it as a ninja. Just leaving that out there.
Oh, Kung Fu Cop.
No, well, Samurai Cop was the name of it.
No, and then it was a Kung Fu Cop movie.
That one I don't know. But yeah, Samurai Cop 2 was just so bad. It was amazing because, again, this was Tommy Wiseau, and he's the leader of a ninja clan. Just do the imagination on that if you've ever seen The Room. It's actually worse than The Room, too.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie. It's so bad. It was on Amazon, I think. So, but yeah, if you look at basically what's happening here, by the way, as we're ignoring the watch party to talk about other shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, the intricacies of basically the dress and the outfits themselves and the color scheme and even how they flow in this dance number right now.
And it works because this would be a good movie. I guess I didn't have an interest in watching it because I'm very picky about animation. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I knew it's good, but it's just that it just didn't catch my interest.
Animation is more my wheelhouse, I think, than some people's. Well, compared to Dune last week, this is about 40 minutes shorter, so that'll help you a little bit there.
Oh yeah, no, it's not even that. It could, like Batman, it was long, but it was enjoyable. You start liking the story. Dune, it was like,
the thing about the Batman was the fact there's going to be a payoff. So you're sitting there waiting. It's a little slow, but you know where it's going to go. You know what's going to happen. With Dune, it was just like, hey, they're walking in sand, and they're walking inside a temple inside sand, and hey, they're talking about sand.
And you're like, okay,
yeah. So apparently, she has no real magical abilities,
right?
But she can actually do a really good job, choreographing a dance number and getting everyone involved in that. So respect to that. So,
but I think the voice is pretty. The voice of I think the girl from Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
Stephanie Beatriz, yeah,
she is so amazing. I don't know, but I think she's married or got a boyfriend.
I think she's bisexual. That one I've heard. So I don't know if she's married to a guy, girl, dating a guy, a girl. So. But like I said, it's got John Leguizamo, who's pretty much rock solid in anything that man is in.
Yeah, I actually met him in person. He's a really cool guy. Yeah,
I believe it. You know, I mean, he's had a mostly up career, but usually he's just an enjoyable experience in everything. You know, it's going to sound weird, but his scene in like John Wick, the original one, was to me was just genius. You know, did you punch my son?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, yo, get that car out of here.
Yeah. Yep. Well, sir, they stole John Wick's car and killed his dog.
And,
oh. but yeah, like I said, Wilder Valderrama's in there. Maluma, the reggae artist, is in there. And Guerrero. Yeah, there's a lot of quality names on this.
All right.
You know,
and I always wanted to be in that movie. Always wanted to be in that movie.
Which movie was that? John Wick?
Yeah, the John Wick films. One of them at least.
I was as background in all three. My first scene was deleted though, because I was a grave digger when they were standing over the grave of his wife.
Yeah.
The second one was the end when they had that scene where like all the assassins were there. You know.
Yeah.
And then the third one, I was driving a taxi, which really centered around me just sitting in a taxi for like 15 hours straight overnight and not even moving.
And that was 1 and 2, or just one on one?
All three. In that order, 1, 2, and 3.
No. And the fourth one is the final one, or is the fifth one the final one?
Maybe fifth, because I know they're filming 4 and 5 back to back. I don't know much about them except assuming he's probably going to kill a lot of people again.
At least have me in the fifth one. Or the Amazon TV show.
Dude, I don't know where they filmed those movies. They filmed them. They filmed the first.
They filmed in New York. It's New York, definitely. I think Weehawken, New Jersey.
Newark was involved.
And they go out of the country afterwards.
Yeah, they filmed a lot of the stuff, like I said, in New York. Times Square, they did some stuff because they had me in a taxi, sitting there driving in the taxi. Right next to the Scientology building. So for like 8 hours straight, I just kept seeing like promos for Scientology the entire night. That is a hell of a nose. But he breathes well.
Huh?
The size of that dude's nose.
No. Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh, hello. And a little boxer ear going on too.
Yeah, that nose so big. Dag.
Yeah, fingers are big. Well, you know what they say about a guy with big fingers.
It could be. Ooh. The ear.
Yeah, well, it is Fez after all.
Is he allergic or something?
Dude, I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Allergic.
Again, the animation style on this is gorgeous. Even if you saw it, even with the glasses themselves, you can see a little bit of a reflection off them.
Yeah.
You know, whoops.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, because I'm like, that she does look. You could tell a little bit like the animation with the eyes that it is the actress.
Yeah. Even the hair kind of matches a little bit what she had with Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, usually what happens with animation is they record the animated stuff. They record the voices first and then animate over the top of it to match the looks and everything like that. And then they come back and do post voice work. Usually the stuff where they're sitting there doing some pickup lines or grunting, laughing, sound effects, whatever the case is. But yeah, typically most times they voice first.
Gotcha.
That's the problem with anime dubbing, is the fact that you have to dub over what's already there instead of the other way around.
And now that makes sense, because I always thought they do the animation and then you voice.
Yeah.
And now that things has changed, they switched it where it's voice first, then animation, then you dub or whatever.
Yeah. That's the way most of the time it's typically done. I learned that from watching, behind the scenes on some of the Batman stuff, and Futurama as well does the same thing. But I remember Kathy Najimy from King of the Hill. She said basically I would spend 3 weeks out in LA, where I would just record all the dialogue for the entire season. And then I'd come out like 4 months later to do one more week of just pickups. And that was like my entire salary for the entire show. And I got free trips out of it. So I was like, all right, that's not bad.
I need to know who you know.
Because I'm in the industry. You learn shit.
Shoot. because I need some big connections. Because every time I get my foot in, I'm like whole 1,000 feet back. I get in a whole
What
1,000 feet back.
what is it you were trying to do though?
Act.
Oh, dude, I've got 12 years in the industry and like 900, almost 1,000 days on set.
Hmm.
You know, listen, I honestly, I apologize. I didn't realize you wanted to do it. We'll talk afterwards because I can give you like 1,000 connections.
Because I do behind the scenes. I worked on production. I do independent stuff, but I just want that one opportunity to get in a major film. But the only sad part is I don't have a reel.
All right. The good news is you're in solid company. You know, between myself, the production company we have, JT, Ryan, there's a lot that we can figure out there. You know, I was literally, working with someone else that you may know from all of this about all this stuff earlier today, like an hour and a half ago. So, yeah, no, we'll figure it out. I got some ideas. Gotcha. So, and you can fake a reel real easy.
Thank you.
You totally can. This is a Spanglish type movie where they sit there and it's like, we need to get on this and we need to do it rapido. Andale. Come on, let's go. Where they're going to throw in like basic Spanish over the top of just complete English.
Yeah, but you know what? It's long overdue, though. I will say that.
Yeah. You know what it is? It reminds me a little bit of like, what was it from Justice or Super Friends from back in the 70s and 80s? They used to do that too.
Yeah.
Where you had like one Spanish guy, but the kids can't understand Spanish. So you do 99% English and then throw in some easy Spanish words at the end. Which is ironic because they're actually in Colombia where it would be predominantly Spanish and not English.
Right.
Yeah, it's for kids. I'm cool with it.
There were some good movies that was Spanish. Like it was one film I was watching on Netflix that was Brazil, but it was this Who Killed Sarah or something.
Okay.
That was really good. Without it, just for it to be just Spanish, like I was just sitting there. You're all like basically putting all down the suspects, but even though they're suspects, you have to learn how to understand what the language is because there wasn't no English. So,
what's fun about this movie is the fact that because it's magical, you don't fully know what the next thing is going to happen.
Right.
Even the little tiny things like them going up and down stairs, it's unpredictable, and I dig that. Okay, the cloud over her head, unpredictable.
So the one with the cloud over her head, she's always bad luck, or she has bad luck.
I don't know. This is my problem where I'm not paying as close attention as I should be for something like this.
I'm sorry.
No, dude, don't apologize. It's okay. So no, it's all right. This goes off topic 99 times out of 100 anyway.
Oh yeah, we do.
Oh, 100%. We've already talked about the weather up here versus Florida. We we talked about acting. We talked about
Yeah.
And they were like 12 minutes into this thing.
Oh wow, we are.
Is it 12 minutes?
No, 17 technically.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I thought. Yeah. I threw just a random number out there. All right, little kid, show your magic powers. Show us your midi-chlorians. Of course, she's feeling insecure as hell, not being able to fit in with her magic abilities. It's kind of the equivalent of like a squib in Harry Potter. What's that?
Oh.
Yeah. Ah, dude.
I would do it. There you go.
Oh yeah, I'm already enjoying this way more than Dune.
I'm
already enjoying this way more than Dune.
Yeah.
Those aren't the staircase. That's not the staircase at the end of Titanic, is it?
Oh Lord, no, Jesus! Not talk about that film. Oh God,
Dude, 25 years since that movie came out.
yeah. Oh God,
Yeah, I know.
like dude. Oh God, no.
I'll never let go, Jack. Bush.
Like real talk. Like come on.
Yeah. You see the reflection of the lights in the glasses again.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
I've got the power. Looks like one of those doors from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, it does. Perfect example.
Sora.
I suppose that door turned into a sword.
Mhm.
I was like, suppose the door turned into a sword. Oh, he can communicate to animals.
Guess so. She's like, good, he has the power. Which in the process makes our protagonist actually a little more ostracized as a result, which kind of sucks.
Right.
Is that a TARDIS reference?
Yeah.
Antonia.
Wow.
I never got to have that kind of fun when I was a kid.
Yeah, same here.
Hey, Fez.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah. While not magical, I have been that person many times.
Mm-hmm.
That one girl was very obviously strength is her thing. Is clearly evident.
Right.
Bigger forearms than I got.
Shoot. Look at me after losing all the weight.
By the way, how much weight did you lose? By the way,
I was at 245. I went down to 205.
nice, dude. Congrats. 40 pounds. What? 20, 25 weeks, I guess.
This was like 3 years. Like
I
I
mean,
did
like how long did it take you to drop it?
3 years.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. So like 15 pounds a year, or like 15 pounds a year. All right, so pound a month. Not bad.
So while everybody was gaining the pandemic weight, I was losing.
You know, I dropped 25 pounds during the pandemic also, and I understand that people were like, "You lost weight during the pandemic." They look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, like it wasn't on purpose. It was just like certain things. I guess part of it was stress and aggravation,
Mhm.
and then I was taking medication. So then it was like I had to change the way I was eating and stuff like that. So
It's nice. Yeah,
mhm.
I I had no stress, frankly. So I wasn't working. I was, Dana $600 a week. And I'm just like, well, no stress means I don't stress eat. What am I going to do today? Oh, I slept until 9.
No, I was working during the pandemic.
Okay. All
Still
right.
working.
Robin was because as a vet, but no, I had the days to myself, played video games, watched TV, worked out for like an hour a day. And yeah, I dropped it because I just had like no stress whatsoever.
And that was the thing too. I walked to my job, and I still to this day still walk to my job.
Nice. How far of a walk is it?
It's like a 31-minute walk.
Okay. All right. So each way you got an hour. That's probably 5-ish, 6 miles maybe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, that'll definitely do it, especially with the weather getting better now too.
I didn't even know she could sing.
You know, I'm surprised by that also. Yeah, it's funny. You learn so much about someone based on what you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, obviously there's a reason why they picked her. You know, I mean, Stephanie Beatrice is not just locked into just Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
You know, there's much more to her reel, but it's what she's known for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But this is a good breakout for her anyway.
Oh, yeah. To show that well, especially now because Brooklyn Nine-Nine is done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this can show a lot of her chops in other arenas. Yeah, you can see a little bit in the face, too.
Yeah.
Probably the most notable case of having to do it again was Mike Myers in Shrek. Because originally he did as his regular voice.
You're right.
And then when he decided to do Scottish, they had to reanimate Shrek all over again because there's a decision to go Scottish with it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm sure the animators are livid as crap, but they'll take the overtime. She is just a bad luck charm.
Okay, now what's going on?
What did you do?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's that, you know, unfortunately, this is an overused trope, you know, where you see all this stuff and then there's no problem at all. Our powers are strong. So are the drinks. Did we mention that one character is very strong?
Yeah. Check your hand.
Unless maybe the cut's gone. We all know an Isabella in her life.
Yeah.
Go for one of those right now.
Oh, yeah.
I know what I saw. I know what you think you saw. I believe that you believe you saw it.
Hmm.
Basically, this is the equivalent of like the squib that saved Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad thing. Squibs deserve more respect.
Yeah. Get some sleep. You'll be better tomorrow. Unless it's just an image or her or she could see the future.
Could be. That's her power, that she has premonitions. Hmm. I guess Pedro was her son then.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you called it.
Hmm. She has seen this before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, these movies are much more in my wheelhouse than like
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know, happy, fluffy stuff.
Right.
I'm a wuss, I admit it.
Please.
Please. You haven't seen anything regarding Roger Rabbit 2 since that discovery the other day.
Yeah. That was a shocker. I did not expect that.
That video still gets views on YouTube too. I threw
Yeah.
that bit up there. I forget how many views it's at. Dolores. Her name rhymes with the name of part of the female anatomy.
Dolores.
You see, I don't know who it's someone named Adasa. It's the voice of her. I don't know who that is. But
Yeah.
admittedly, like reggae music and Spanish music is not my forte anyway.
I like reggaeton. Reggaeton be fire.
No, I'm weird. I prefer like European power metal if I'm going to go international.
What
The
do I
Dragon
prefer?
Force, Sagittarius, or Stradivarius, or
I love all
Sabaton.
types of I love all types of music except for country.
I don't hate country. You know, it's funny. It's just
I mean, I'm
let
like,
me.
I can't even say too much about country because if you're talking about Cyrus, I like his music.
Don't break my heart. My achy
breaking heart.
Yes, Miley's dad.
Yeah.
Well, see, there's that Applebee's commercial that keeps playing ad nauseum, whatever that country music song was.
Well, Johnny Cash. Was
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Cash considered country?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
oh yeah. Played very well by Joaquin Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Well before he played the Joker. Good have mama. Is Louisa going to go lift something?
Mm.
Louise is a little bit one note, if you've noticed. That is a lot of ass.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's wrong, goddammit.
Oh my God, you said God damn it on a Disney cartoon movie.
Okay, can I just point this out? I don't know about you, but when I logged in the first time, it actually gave up parental consent.
Yeah.
Because now they have all the stuff with like the Netflix Marvel stuff that I have to set up the TVMA option, which I couldn't remember my password, so I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that we talked about the other night on Grinds My Gears, the fact that parents are pissed off about the fact that there's a parental option on, Disney Plus.
But it's something to expect, and I'm mad that I missed that conversation because it is something to expect because where you're dealing with a lot of parental stuff, including stuff that basically was traumatized into certain cultures. So a lot of that is going to play a part.
Mm-hmm.
And then also Disney owns 20th century movies now, not Fox.
Yeah, but they own Fox too on top of it.
So it's like, what do you expect? Like they bought Predator, they bought Aliens, they bought Die Hard if they wanted to do a reboot.
Basically, everything that Fox and their has done is theirs. Ironically, they own Gotham, which is DC. Go figure.
Right.
But it's funny because I guess maybe for parents they were looking at Disney Plus as like the last bastion of kid only. Because there isn't really anything else. I mean, Hulu, Netflix, Amazon, they all have stuff that's more geared towards adults. Disney Plus might have been like the one thing that didn't actually have that.
Right.
So I think that's where they're pissed off.
But realistically, you have to make those sacrifices. You have to make those gambles because really you bought a Main Street comic book studio to basically run your product, and that's what's making you the money.
Sure. Oh, big time. Hardcore.
So what do? Do you say, oh, we're going to keep everything that we got PG? Or do we buy the properties and want to making what you call it, a little bit consideration when it comes to dealing with certain films?
Yeah.
Because now the question is it going to make Blade rated R?
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to make Deadpool rated R?
Well, Deadpool has to be rated R. If it's PG-13, I don't think people are going to go see it.
Exactly.
Deadpool is what Deadpool is. It's almost like basically when Mortal Kombat, they had Mortal Kombat versus DC, and they like toned down all of the Mortal Kombat stuff. The game was honestly very disappointing for a lot of fans.
Right. But it's a cult classic because of the fact that it was the first ever they tried to take a risk.
Yeah. Heroic brutality instead of fatalities and that,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as far as this goes, I guess my only question is, and obviously they had a reason for it, is why they chose not to put all the Netflix stuff, the Marvel stuff, on Hulu, because Hulu is prime for that.
Right.
There's a reason why they did. I guess I just want to know what the reason was. Not that I'm judging. I'm just curious.
No, it could have been money reasons. It could have been what sense does it make to basically put all the Marvel stuff here while we own Marvel and we want to bring that audience to us. We want all the audience.
Yeah. That could be definitely it. I'm just, like I said, I guess at the end of the day, I was just really, really curious because that stuff is more suited for Hulu than it would be Disney Plus.
Right.
Even like the other Marvel stuff has a certain kid element to it. The Netflix stuff kind of didn't.
Right.
But
they're taking a risk and they took a gamble and watch it's going to pay off. Look.
Yeah, oh no, it'll pay off. Disney owns like 40% of all like television media in some form or another at this point. Disney has grown more powerful than like the government has.
Yeah. So whatever Disney says, that's what is done.
Yeah. Remember a line from Go-Go 13, the animation. This rich tycoon was sent out people to kill off an assassin, and he's like, I'm more powerful than you are. When he's talking to the Congress, Congress, he's like, I could shut down the entire government tomorrow if I wanted to. And it's like, it's kind of true. Disney's got the same thing.
Yeah. And I remember somebody did mention that. It was like Disney is the government.
Pretty much, yeah, dude. I mean, like I said, the amount of stuff that they own, because they own ABC, they own Fox, which means there's two major news outlets right there.
No, they don't own the Fox News. They own the Fox Library and their movies.
They own the Fox Library. Okay, yeah, but Fox. Okay, that's right. Fox News is its own independent.
Because I was like sitting there looking at that what was it? That auction, that trading that Fox is doing. I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Wee. Hey, more sand. Good. It's like doing it all over again.
Yeah.
Your future awaits. This does look like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Your future waits.
Well, when Disney buys Warner Brothers and they do Space Jam 3, Sora's going to make an appearance.
Wait, Disney's talking about buying Warner Brothers?
No, but I'm sure they're going to try at some point. I'm calling it the next 5 years. They're going to try and take over Warner Brothers and own it.
Because they want that DC money. They think they're going to make a better DC product.
If you have a Marvel Batman crossover, you realize how much bank you're going to make off that?
Oh, my God.
Dude. You know, Batman versus X-Men. Just done. Just go. Batman versus Deadpool.
No. Batman versus Iron Man.
Yeah, I can see that. But here's the thing. It's not Robert Downey Jr. But
if Robert Downey Jr. should return, he should not turn that down and said no. He should have continued on and just do cameo appearances or...
I don't know. I think it weakens the product if you start doing multiverse or flashback.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and besides, he made $68.7 million in 2019.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was the third highest actor in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Behind Chris Hemsworth and The Rock.
So now my question is, what's going to happen with Chris Hemsworth, because he's going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and Thor on Love and Thunder.
They'll figure it out.
Is they going to get rid of him, or is he going to come and go? Like, because
I don't know if you saw this though. Thor, if you saw his workout routine, he is bigger than he ever was.
Yeah,
you know. So all the stuff that happened in Endgame, where you had Fat Thor, gone. That dude is like he was like Mel Gibson. He was like Mel Gibson in Expendables 3 ripped. You know.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, dude, his arms were way bigger than they ever were in Thor. That's saying something.
Good night.
And the lights. Oh, she found a piece of the Triforce.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Stop touching things that you're not supposed to be touching.
It is forbidden to go there. Oh. It's like the 11th Doctor. It's a crack in your wool.
So what is going on?
Huh. Good save.
Aha.
Now, by the way, when it talks to horror, that kind of thing is what freaks me out also.
Oh, being locked in or in a closed
entrapment. I've mentioned that before. That's kind of entrapment right there.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
Bruno.
I think us above, us below would really mess you up.
Sand. I was carrying a house and it dropped on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there it is. What did you do?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bruno.
So my question is,
Jizz. We heard the name we do not speak. Voldemort.
oh, so she's not bad luck. It's just her emotions.
Yeah. She either wears her emotions on her sleeve or wears them in a cloud over her head.
Mm.
Makes you very predictable, though,
Right.
emotionally. You know, when you say you can't figure out women, you can figure her out pretty quick. John Leguizamo. It is John Leguizamoist.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if he's going to make a cameo appearance in Super Mario Brothers, the upcoming one.
Yeah. We don't talk. Why nobody talks about Bruno?
Yeah. Says it looks like rain. Why that?
Hate when that happens.
Exactly.
My alarm goes off like, oh, time for you to
fly.
I love how we don't talk about Bruno. No.
Mirabelle's absolute disinterest, not wanting to be part of this dance number.
Okay, let me see who's Dolores.
Not seeing it on IMDb.
Yo, that is like a hot beat, to be honest with you. We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't. Well, yeah, obviously, look at all the stuff that Bruno predicts and how it goes south. You know, people going bald, people getting fat.
Yeah. Adrice? That's the lady's, the woman's name.
Okay.
She looks.
Diane Guerrero is Isabella. Little Miss Perfect.
Yeah. Little Miss Sunshine.
Again, we all know one of those people too. It's like a Daria and Quinn Morgendorfer, if you don't mind me going back 20 years on this.
Oh, okay. So John Leguizamo is Bruno, pretty much.
Yeah, we don't talk about John Leguizamo.
I can't believe I'm getting down to this.
What's that?
Can't believe I'm getting down with this.
Yeah, I know. It's give credit to Ryan. He is good at picking movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So busted. God, Fez has got to be like 40, 45 years old at this point, too. And they say salud. Interesting. A little mix of Italian in there, too. Hey, it's promoting alcoholism and drinking. Oh, yeah. Cloud Lady. That's always a good one. Because everyone here has a talent. Mariano Rivera. Oh, yeah. The reggae artist, they want him to sing a song. Makes sense.
Oh, wow. So completely busted now. Not to mention screws up the proposal right there. Sorry, water went down the wrong pipe. I know. Same thing happened to me, saliva.
Damn you, saliva! We're the Madrigals. We got this. There's a little crack in the wall amongst friends.
Isabel. Are you saying in Italian or are you saying in Spanish?
No, I think that was more Italian right there. I can't do a Latin accent. At least not without sounding like completely 100% racist.
Wait, let me see. I can only say couple of words. ¿Cómo está?
Yeah, ¿cómo está?
No español. No English.
Weirdly enough, I'm better with Portuguese than I am with Spanish, although they're pretty darn close.
Mm.
I was doing a pregame presser with some of the Portuguese players for NYCFC, and the little bit that I knew made them laugh. Very proud of that moment.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's this guy.
Parkour.
Could we just point out her amazing amount of stamina to run that much?
Yeah.
Him, okay, fine, but give her credit. She's really good at this.
Right.
Little Indiana Jones moment there in the first one. Oh, wait, no. Yeah,
Not that parkour.
Is nobody giving her credit for her amazing dexterity here?
Right.
She has no magic powers, but damn, is she nimble.
Parkour. Not that parkour. Hanging by a thread.
Huh? Also, her amazing amount of strength that she can hold herself up and, well, never mind.
Go save me. What the? All that for nothing? No parkour.
No parkour. No parkour for you. Hernando. Do you know Ninja Sex Party or Green Grumps?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of looks like Dan.
Oh, wow.
Well, not with the bucket on its head, but the hair and the look kind of looks like Dan Avidan.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Empty chairs and empty tables.
The black sheep of the family?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's messed up.
We refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the cracks. You believe it's this squib? Under a different context, that could be nightmare fuel.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he could look in the future.
Mm. And that's the same silhouette that she saw also.
Mm-hmm.
Encanto. It's all going to come down to you, or not, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how the visions work.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Encanto.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're just a messenger of bad news. You're not the bad news itself.
Mm-hmm. You ain't the only one.
What's that?
I said you ain't the only one that got to use the restroom.
You got to go?
No, not number one.
Do we stop and take a two break?
No, I got it.
All right. Well, like I said, this is a shorter movie.
So I'm good. Yeah, this is
our review will be short too.
No. You good? It's good. Like, cause the time frame this film will be over, and the time we finish the show, I'll be good. Sorry, audience. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to point out the fact Devani does in fact poop.
I am human, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, with credits, we're like 48 minutes left anyway, so.
Yeah, it's not bad. Trust me, I'm good.
Well, you know, you're below camera, so if you just went, nobody would know anyway. Not going to judge, not going to know.
Nah, you will know. You will know.
I'll just see the look on your face. You're just like, that is kind of unsettling, that sand look right there.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. So is she a lesbian now?
No, hugging.
Oh, okay.
Embrace.
This is. Damn it! It's a sister. Hmm. You always hate the bearer of bad news. Hmm.
Like,
Hmm. 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 No, dude, you're bad news, man. I'm getting the hell away from you. Hmm.
yeah, I like this film. I
Yeah,
really
dude.
like this film now.
And you know what's funny about it is the fact that it's unlike Mitchell versus the Machines. This is smaller. You know, it still has the same level of like drama and everything like that,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not about. It's just saving the family in this little tiny town.
Right.
You know, I think when it comes down to it, this will probably win over Mitchell because Disney has more power and more clout than Netflix
Right.
does. And
If
that's saying something
Mitchell,
right there.
yeah, but if the Mitchells win, that's gonna be a huge upset.
I was going to say, yeah, upset was the word I was literally waiting for right there. Heh. Let's hug it out. Hmm. Hmm. Perfect. You came along. Hmm.
Hmm?
Do we know the ages of these two?
In character or real life?
Character wise, yeah. Because she's getting a proposal, so I'm guessing she's 18. The sister, Isabella.
Wait, who is older?
I'm That's what I'm trying to figure out as I'm sitting there watching these two. I guess the Isabella is the older one and Mirabelle's younger. I guess. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, there it is.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Let's hug. Hmm. Almost looks like Disney mouse ears, like Mickey Mouse ears. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm. Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
She is a little conceited.
Yeah. Well, you know, you buy into the hype about how amazing you are.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know, but you know, supposedly people I've heard. Hmm. But then again, on the other side, they have that thing called imposter syndrome,
Yeah,
where you feel like you can't live up to the expectation of everyone else around you.
that is true.
Hmm.
Mm.
It's one of the first, arguably, bond moments between the two of them.
Yeah.
Also, if you notice, it's funny. This is like the first dance number she wanted to do.
Oh,
Mirabelle has never wanted to be part of any of them until now.
seriously?
I don't think so, because remember there was other ones in there where she was reluctant to take part, and this one she seems to actually be enjoying it as a bond moment.
Interesting.
Now the question is she doing it deliberately just to get that hug and fulfill the prophecy, or is it something where she genuinely cares?
That is true. Or is it actually her? Because something told me I really think because I'm thinking it may not be her. I'm thinking it's grandma.
Could be. I see there's the hug there, but apparently didn't fly.
Mhm.
No, wait, no, wait.
Then again, I could be wrong.
Yeah, well, listen, it was not a wrong prediction though. Huh. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I think you're right. It is grandma.
Yeah, it is grandma. I was right.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's where this is going to ultimately go. Yeah, because grandma's kind of a bitch, dude. And no wonder she's insecure about all this stuff.
Yeah.
Grandma, the de facto leader of the village, is like, you suck.
Yeah.
Hmm. 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 No, you won't, because you're a squib. Hmm. 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 It's almost like her emotions are causing the cracks. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
I called it.
Good call. But see, the question is, how do they turn that around?
Right.
Hmm. Ow.
And it makes sense.
Yep. So, like I said, on the other side of it, obviously, she and grandma are going to reconcile. What does that mean for her powers at that point? Augustine.
See, at least the house is protecting her.
Yeah. So she's really not a squib after all. She has powers. It's just how to work with them, essentially.
Right.
Yeah. See, I was under the impression she had no powers whatsoever. Is Isabel injured? Or Grandma, possibly. Unless it's possible they just become regular people and just adapt to not having powers anymore.
I think a lot of Disney films does go and nudge on the emotional aspect of children and adults.
Sure.
So it's like it has its touching moments.
Well, that's always been their strength for years, ever since like
Yeah.
Toy Story 1, when they really started breaking into the CGI.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at how the animation is now and realize that Toy Story 1, way back in 1990, I think 4, still holds up. You know, it's a testament to everything Pixar.
Mm-hmm.
And yet you are here now.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm. So not her father, her grandfather.
It looks that way, yeah. So, yeah, she obviously had kids and then died. And he died. Triplets in this case. This is Pixar, so they don't show that part of it. They leave out certain parts of the procreation process. To be fair, for someone who just had 3 kids, she's in really good shape.
Yeah.
Lose that baby weight pretty damn fast.
Mm-hmm. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. Showing the wedding ring in the shot too when she drops down. Hmm. Let's see, with 31 minutes left, it's going to be too easy to resolve this.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I think for the Oscars this year, they're not actually showing who won Best Animated. I think that's one of the ones that they're doing prior,
Mm-hmm.
to save time on the runtime.
Mm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm. Is that the hug? Is that the hug?
Mm.
Does it? Well, maybe. Hmm. Again, there's still a lot of time left in this movie, though.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I still keep seeing Dan Avidan there. I can't help it. Hmm. Hop. Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Hmm.
I left my shampoo at the job.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, powers are coming back, such as it is. Hmm. Look at this house. Need a new place? Hmm. He's got kind of a big head. Hmm.
That's what a community is supposed to be.
Dude, really.
Mm.
And you know what? I think at the end of the day, community is like that once
Mm-hmm.
they realize that it's not about themselves. I had this
Yeah, right.
conversation earlier today also. That I think at the end, at their core, humanity is together. But they spend so much time focusing on themselves that they need something like this to be like, oh yeah, we're all together.
Right.
When shit goes south, then everyone comes together. But not before usually.
And we all have the power to be together or work together and do right with one another. But it's always take that one to screw
Yeah.
everything up.
Do you ever see like Don't Be a Menace South Central while drinking your juice in the hood? I
Yeah.
feel like that bit where it's like message.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, that movie is genius.
Yeah, we do have some sentimental moments besides talking smack and cursing and using profanity.
Exactly. Yeah.
But you only get one this time. Just one.
Only one, yes. So she's gonna put the doorknob on.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
The kid she helped at the beginning, too, yeah. So Isabella and Marie and Louisa were holding hands and snuggled up together.
I'm holding back tears right now.
Are you really? It is feel good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Is she up for any nominations?
What's that?
The person that's doing the voice acting.
Beatrice? Stephanie Beatrice?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
She has the glow. She has the glow. The glow of
I've
love.
got the power.
Oh wow. Ah.
And back.
Mm-hmm. She got her powers back.
Yeah, best animated, best original score,
Mm-hmm.
best original song, and yeah, so that's the three that this is up for.
Oh, okay.
So, oh, there we go. So, the end. And wow, is that 21 minutes of credits? Nah, can't be. So,
Gerard Bush.
I recognize that name.
Yeah.
Wonder if there's a post-credit scene because 21 minutes left. That's a hell of a lot of time.
Right. Just to basically do credits. Yeah, you're right.
Dude. I mean, good credits, don't get me wrong, but still.
Yeah.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit, see if I find something. Nope, just scrolling credits. And 12 minutes and change. Still credits. Damn. Well, you knew it was going to be, you figured it was going to be 10 minutes worth of credits.
Jesus.
And apparently overshot it and went back to the beginning again. Fuck.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, I guess, yeah. So while they're in the middle of the credits and I'm fast forwarding one button at a time here, give me your thoughts. Give me some ideas. I mean, obviously it had an impact on you in some regard.
The movie?
Yeah.
Only way this movie does not win an award if the Mitchells win and it's by upset.
Yeah. But I think the power of Disney is going to cover this a lot.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to sound harsh, but I think the fact that it centers around, a non-US family, I think will help it a little bit too.
And I agree too on that one because I'm like looking at this and I'm like, I think, to be honest with you, I think the Mitchells and this one is cutting close, but I think this one is
better.
Better. Yeah.
I think this is slightly better. Mitchell's was unique. It was fun and everything like that. But this one, like I said, the fact that it was a smaller story, I think helped it a little bit.
Yeah, it was small, straight to the point, entertaining, emotions, everything. I'm not saying the Mitchells didn't have that. It did. Mm-hmm. But when you're going against Disney,
you
gotta bring your A game.
It's Tarzan versus the South Park movie. When it comes down to it.
And I'm gonna say the Mitchells, and I hate saying this, and I always root for the big underdog. But the Mitchells were on this one was a B+ player going against an A+ league.
Yes. I think if it were other years, I think Mitchells could have won, but not this year.
Not this year.
I think it might pick up one or two. I think it could easily pick up a couple of things here and there.
Yeah. And we're not doubting that, but best animation film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm going by animation film.
Mm-hmm.
B+ player.
I mean, this one's up for 3 nominations.
Yeah, A+ player. I got to give it to this film.
Yeah.
Encanto. I'm sorry. Like, this movie is Disney. Look, whatever works with Disney, Disney's gonna figure it out. That's why I said I'm not
They're
surprised.
an empire.
Yeah. Like, only thing I'm kind of questioning with Disney is they live action remix of animations.
Mhm.
Those two things. And
The Lion
also,
King, The Little Mermaid is
yeah,
upcoming. Yeah.
but I'm also kind of questioning one movie that they about to bring that's coming out because I'm like up in heels. Because if you're gonna do something, keep it straight to what it was, not
Mhm.
throw curveballs at the curveballs. And that is
Yeah.
Chippendales Rescue Rangers. I'm up in the fence. I'm like
Yeah, I know. I don't know what to expect with that either, and I don't know if it's going to be replete with member berries.
yeah.
Where I mean, you got the animation and the CGI, and I don't know in this case what that's going to end up looking like. I'm curious, but I mean, here's the thing: during Disney Afternoon, that was never one of my favorites. I was more of a Tailspin Darkwing Duck kind of guy, but I'm still curious anyway. At the end of the day, what that's going to end up looking like.
Right.
But I don't know. To me personally, I don't think it's going to have the same level of magic. I don't.
Yeah, same here. Like, I really feel as though, because I remember watching Chippendales Rescue Rangers as a kid, and to me, it was just the song. Like, yeah, the stories were good.
Oh,
Their
the intro was great. I
investigation,
mean, the song was
yeah.
amazing.
And you're thinking when they're doing a movie, it's going to have that element, and when they show you this, it's like,
Now, when I did one of the YouTube videos for what confused us about Rescue Rangers, I went ahead and I found the intro to Rescue Rangers, and I had no idea. That is a 3.5-minute song.
Yeah.
There is so much cut out of that song. And I'm sitting there listening to it. It's like, oh my God, there's additional verses and stanzas. And I'm like, dude, this is so
like
cool.
DuckTales. Just like DuckTales.
Yeah, exactly. And I kind of got excited. I was like, all right, I'm not a huge fan of Rescue Rangers, but the fact that there was more like 2.5 minutes longer made me very, very happy.
Yeah. These two gumshoes
are picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. When you need help,
just
rescue. Exactly. There's something so catchy about all of that. But again, for me personally, Tailspin and Darkwing Duck were my two personal choices. Although the Goof Troop intro, I was always a fan of that too. Yeah. But by that point, I was starting to get a little too old for it.
Yeah.
By the time they had like Mighty Ducks, the cartoon, I wasn't even following anymore.
Like mine was DuckTales off the back. DuckTales, Launchpad, Scrooge McDuck, Daisy. Oh God. Like Bugle Boys. That was my show when I was a kid. Bonkers, I watched it. It was good, but then after a while, it was like, I could see this like another Roger Rabbit type scenario, but it doesn't have that feel of Roger Rabbit. But Darkwing Duck was definitely one. Like, yes, I will watch that religiously. Oh, and Gummy Bears.
Okay, Gummy Bears was like the first season, so that was like 3:00. So I never really watched that too much.
Yeah,
because I was always getting back from school and everything like that. But yeah, Gummy Bears, I always liked that one too.
But overall, sorry. Please. Yeah, we're going to go straight to the film. I know we're going through Disney nostalgia, but overall, this is a film I probably will watch over like again and again, just to say. Probably even watch with my god sister, just to enjoy the whole aspects of the animation and the story. Like, this is something that I feel as though kids and adults can listen and relate to and basically get a message behind it. Like, there is the message behind the Mitchells, but not as strong.
Yeah,
this one was way better. But overall, Disney here's another A+. Look, we can't knock Disney. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. You got Marvel. You got.
Well, ironically, we kind of sort of saved the best. In my opinion, the best for last of all the ones that we've done, and we did 4 or 5, whatever the number was. This was the one that I think I enjoyed the most, and I think had the most quality to it.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
And anybody's listening or watching, put your comments down below. Like, I'm just kind of, intrigued about this film. Like, I'm a huge Disney fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a huge Marvel fan and everything. But I bought Disney Plus, so yeah, I could watch nostalgics and stuff. But at this caliber, Disney knows what they're doing.
Oh yeah, they got people that are worth way more than we are on the staff that figure these things out.
Mm-hmm. And even though, I do like the Mitchells, I could watch Mitchells again and again.
Mm-hmm.
I could also watch this again and again. But it's like, it's not like the Mitchells more for me sitting back, chilling on my chair,
Mm-hmm.
like just need something to laugh at or enjoy. This one is more like having your family, your little close ones, your kids,
Yeah.
and just enjoying a good movie. If you
5 years from now, this will be the one that's going to be remembered of the two.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it really comes down to. And it's not about a market. I'm not talking marketing. I'm just talking as far as straight up apples to apples. People will remember this movie first.
Right.
Forgetting promotion parts. So cool. All right. Any other final thoughts, sir?
Oh yeah. Back to the Saturday morning Disney shows or Saturday afternoons.
Disney afternoon.
But yeah, it was like DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Gummy Bears, Goof Troop. Definitely, I would watch that religiously. And
now there's one that has not been mentioned yet, and I don't know if you remember it or not. The Snookums and Meat Funny Cartoon Show. Do you remember that one?
No, I don't.
It was part of the Disney Afternoon, but only on, I believe, Fridays. And it was a very Tex Avery. It was kind of like Disney Afternoon's version of like Ren and Stimpy, which obviously was very big at that point. Mm-hmm. And it only lasted for like 13 episodes and was never seen again.
Wow.
And it was I don't remember exactly what they preempted for it. Maybe it was Bonkers or something. It definitely was not Gargoyles, which we never talked about either.
Oh, I forgot about Gargoyles.
Dude, I know. I realized that in the middle of my little monologue here. It's like, yeah, Gargoyles was just dark.
And that's when you knew Disney was like, yo, if Disney wants to be dark, Gargoyles was the original dark animation that they ever did.
Here's the thing. I read the comic, which took place after season 2. Season 3, where it's like the Goliath Chronicles, where they, decided that's been retconned out. The original writers were like, we never wanted that. So the original writers went back and did like this 8-part comic series that took place later and about what life was ultimately like and how everything went down. And it really time travel got involved. Brooklyn ends up losing an eye and then goes like 40 years. It goes 40 years into the future. He is now older than Goliath was. He's got a kid of his own. And it centered around the Illuminati. And it was just a really, really clever story because the writers were like, at that point, Disney did to our series is not what we wanted. This is what we really wanted.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, it's Xanatos' rise through the Illuminati and everything going on there. And it was very, very engaging. So.
See, this is a sign that maybe Disney is deciding to go dark and mess with dark magic. And, well, they always did mess with dark magic, but I mean go really hardcore with it if you look at the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So
let's see here's my thing. I'm both excited but skeptical what they're going to do with X-Men 97. Growing up on the original X-Men series and how that series ended, Miguel Figueroa from Toy Quest 101 just had the showrunners on his own show like a week ago. And I'm going to try and get the Leewalds on this. But I'm curious but skeptical to see what they're going to do 25 years later because I would love to see where they go with that.
Right.
X-Men was just so smartly written back in the early 90s.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like
those were childhood waking up afternoon Saturday mornings and Saturday after school weekdays watching these shows. It's called The Dark Knight, Batman Beyond, Bobby's World. What other shows they had? Attack of Killer Tomatoes.
I remember that. Yes, John Astin was in the cartoon because he was in the sequel.
Yeah,
actually, so was George Clooney in the sequel, but not the cartoon. Clooney does not put that on his resume. But we had some big stuff in the 90s.
Yeah. And I think that's what united a lot of us. Like, it didn't matter whether you was living in the urban or suburban. Nobody really cared. As long as you had something relatable that y'all talked about, it was like, And those were our relatable moments. Like, we didn't care what your family did. We didn't care.
And
I
then the
think,
government screwed it up and killed Saturday morning cartoons for all of us.
yeah.
'Cause
Wait,
they
how they killed it?
because they demanded that more animation had to be education based. So then a lot of the channels themselves were like, we're getting better ratings from news outlets and infomercials. So that's what they went. Between that and also, ironically enough, Pokemon, which was very, very cheap to produce because the series had already been in Japan. It was just a matter of dubbing things over, making a couple of edits. So they were able, between those two things, Saturday morning cartoons became very, very expensive by comparison.
Wow.
Yeah, so the government was like, more cartoons have to be educational. And then the networks are like, yeah, we're not going to do with that. Let's go with this instead. It gives us more money.
Right.
Yeah, I read that the other day. So.
Wow, and now we know what happened to our lovable moments,
Yes.
which our children and children from that didn't make it to our generation wasn't able to experience.
Yeah, I think one of the last ones out, sort of the last ones that I remember were, Jackie Chan Adventures and Ninja Turtles, the reboot,
Right.
the reboot, the 2003 version.
The one when they add the Turtle Girl into it, yeah.
Oh God, Venus. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Next Mutation. That was live action that I remember. Maybe there was an animation too.
No, it was live action. It was live
Okay.
action.
Yeah, I
But
remember that.
But they did bring her back.
That was like 1997 or something like that. Yeah, it was Venus. But the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the early 2000s was better than the original. And I watched both. They had an episode there where Same as It Never Was. Just look that one up because that was better. There was a Gargoyles episode where Goliath went into the future and it was very dark and brooding and everything like that. This did one better than that.
Oh, wow.
This was just because I was not a dream sequence. It was a real thing. And it was, I'm not going to go into it in too much detail, but I was sitting there completely unprepared for what that episode was going to be. And I just walked away just going,
wow. Wow. This has been by far I enjoyed this episode.
Yeah. So the point is we don't need Ryan then. That's what it is. Ryan, get out.
Hey, Ryan, you get in the boot this time.
Yeah, sorry, man. You've been replaced by air. So, but yeah, I figure we're good at this point. It's already 7:00 and I got to, gotta go feed the cat. So, but any final thoughts from you, sir? Yeah, well,
that's it.
Cool. So thank you as always. Next week, we're going to be starting, I believe, with Moon Knight, plausibly Wednesday, if not Thursday. Because that will be released at that point. So we're going to be talking about Moon Knight and basically breaking that down.
Moon Knight versus Batman.
There you go. That's when Disney buys Warner Brothers, you got Moon Knight versus Batman. I got Spider-Man Homecoming, so you got Spider-Man versus Superman because why not? They both kind of wear the same color outfits.
Well, no, it would be Superman versus Captain America.
That could be possible, or the Hulk. That would work.
Yeah.
Just a punch-to-punch battle. And then eventually when I was going to say when Disney buys Toei and Shueisha, then you got Superman versus Goku.
Nah, it wouldn't be Superman versus Goku.
Dude, that argument has been placed on the internet, and a lot of us, myself included.
Superman versus Goku. It wouldn't, because that wouldn't be a fight.
Goku would win that.
No.
Really?
Superman versus...
Yeah, okay. Superman versus Superman versus Saitama. Who do you think would actually win that?
Saitama.
Here's why I'm going to say no, and there's a reason for it.
Okay.
Because Saitama is stronger than Superman, yes, but Superman can fly, and he can hit it at a distance.
Saitama can fly. Did you see?
He can. Does he have flying abilities, or is it really just really strong leaps?
No, he has flying abilities.
Does he?
Yes. He just don't use it because he's
here's the thing. I'm caught up on the manga, which would go like 15, issues in a row without him even showing up in it. Pissed me off, by the way. Right?
He's just lazy. He's not a lazy superhero. He's one of those superheroes where he's like,
superhero for fun, literally.
Yeah, I'm OP. I'm just letting you know I'm OP.
So in your mind, you actually think that Superman would lose to Saitama?
Of course.
I will go the other way around, and I believe that Goku could beat Superman for starters. Because in this case here, I think Superman can play the distance card. and laser beams.
You know
And all this
what?
kind of, the I-beam advantage, I think, will give him an advantage over Saitama.
You know what? They need to have a battle royale.
Dude, yeah.
Superman, Saitama, Goku, and what's the guy from Incredibles?
Oh yeah, okay.
And the kid from Brightburn, because he's a dark version of Superman. These 5 characters in a battle royale to prove who's the better who's more powerful.
That would be fun. Yeah, I'd watch that. I mean, we've seen certain like things where Superman versus Goku and Goku loses, which I don't really buy that one too much. Not at Super Saiyan Blue, but I don't know.
Wait, you say not at Super Saiyan Blue?
I say Goku would be able to beat Superman at Super Saiyan Blue.
I would say he could go blow for blow in his regular form. Super Saiyan 2, Superman would have to think. Super Saiyan 3, he will really have to think. And then, Super Saiyan Blue, he's done. It's no way.
So we're in agreement that Goku could beat Superman at Super Saiyan Blue, maybe even Super Saiyan God.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, yeah, like I said. So when somebody came out, I forget who it was, that said that Superman would still win, the internet went crazy on that. Because it's like bullshit.
But in a sense, that person is kind of right, because Goku's not strategist, really.
No. He's just, the entire Dragon Ball in general is just basically just, hey, we learned a new technique, Deus Ex Machina, punch harder. That's every single storyline since like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. And not only that, and if Goku has to think, I think that's because of his power level. So every time his power level goes up, he is thinking, but it's not in a way where he can easily beat Superman at regular form. But because he's too careless and I just want to prove that I'm stronger. Yeah, I'm just a huge fan. I don't want to beat you that way. You'd be like, oh my God, so you idiot.
Vegeta would not have that weakness, though.
Yeah, because Superman and not only that, you got to look at Superman. Superman doesn't like to kill unless you're dealing with a dark version of Superman.
And Goku as well. Vegeta would be like, fuck you, you're going to die, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Curious thought there. So, all right, sir. I think we're good at this point.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thanks as always for tuning in. I appreciate it. Tomorrow night, grind my gears. We're going to be breaking down. Actually, I think we're talking a little bit of football. I got to find that out. But we'll be back on Tuesday night, Tales from the Film Set. And just tune into all the stuff wherever you're watching this thing. We got cool shit on the horizon. We got charity work that we're going to be doing through St. Jude's that will involve me and Obi getting our shit basically dropped out of us by watching horror films. And someone I think is really looking forward to that idea right there. I'm not going to mention him. But yeah, Tales from the Film Set on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and Film Set Tales on Twitter. So,
and also Geekcasted tonight at 9.
Yes. Tune in or be a failure. So, I'm Scott Devani.
I'm Davey.
Thank you guys for tuning in.